Rakdos has returned to Iratus, Lord of the Final Floor. We're doing it today, ladies and gentlemen. We are beating this game, and I might just start my Good Always Wins playthrough today because I've been so pumped to start that next level playthrough and learn even more about the game on a harder difficulty. And I really didn't want to do that until I finished this run. I don't want to learn things, um, like certain things about team compositions and stuff like that this late in the game. I would rather just plow through with these guys and then learn totally different stuff on the next playthrough. I've got Meyer here chilling for to watch the carnage, and I definitely appreciate everybody who tunes in to watch the horror unfold live. So huge shout out to the support there. And let's try to make quick work of the rest of these fights so that we can make our way up to Mr. Boss. What do you even look like here? You got all this gold armor, big crown, Mr. Armor guy. And we're still fighting units that we have never seen. So who is this this angel-looking creature right here? You know what? This is probably a construct. They're probably they probably brought one in just to mess with us here at the end. That's fine. Let's bring out Run Sun, because he just recently got healed. And this is Quelag, actually. They went through that really rough fight last episode, the episode where we learned to not take this floor lightly. I can only imagine what this floor is going to be like on the harder difficulty. And let's just get ourselves ready and go. Got to try to save as much time as we can. 4 for 4 sounds good. Do more initiative, maybe. More luck. We'll do initiative. Why not? Mr. Chuck Norris here needs luck. Bride of Iratus. Still have placeholder. No one ever helped suggest a name for this lady, so she is placeholder forever now. And yes, Solo Dolo has recovered from those minor burns that he received, Meyer Marauder. But he didn't forget, is the important part. He remembers being burned. And that is just terrible news for these humans. So we're going to give her a little bit more luck, I think. Yep, more crit chance. Awesome. And let's hurry up and switch out their equipment here. We're going to go with, I think, the best one.
Now I will make
+6 armor for now.
Well,
War drums.
even more than previously.
Higher initiative, very good. And because we have so few fights left, we really need to be using these one-time use artifacts here. We have less fights left in the floor than we have these one-use artifacts, so we might as well bring them in. Let's bring in a creepy doll here, because enemies making a sanity check right in the beginning is really good when we're not using sanity to our advantage, when we're not dealing stress damage. And then what I'll also do is bring in the Shackles of War. Enemies can't escape or become inspired instead of the Ring of Decay, so that when they take this sanity check, they can't become inspired, because that would be awful if this creepy doll made them inspired right off the bat. So do I lose my units after I complete the dungeon? When I beat the whole game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it just wipes, you finish the run at that point, and I don't think you can do anything else. You might be able to keep fighting the final boss over and over and over again, if the save file works that way. So that might be something that it lets you do, but truthfully, I haven't ever beat the game like that. I only beat it when there were only 3 floors instead of 5. And then, even then I don't remember if you could keep fighting the final boss. Okay, these are good. Digger Souls are good. Tons of parts for later. Misfits. Let us go. Alright, so holy retreat! That was the very best opening. I see the good word of the Dolo has been spreading amongst these humans. Oh, I was talking about the one-use stuff. The one-use stuff is just for each fight. So as soon as I get out of this fight, it's totally gone. But you do keep them from floor to floor. You do keep those from floor to floor. But since this is all or nothing, these are the last fights that I'll have in the game here for this playthrough. So better go all out. So, you know, we were right about this light elemental. Definitely does not have sanity. And Mr. Standard Bearer, this guy just messed me up last time. This guy proved to me that he was not to be messed with. So he got a Hopeless. It's really good. This dude got Cowardice. Great for me. This dude got Berserk, which is a pretty good... it's pretty neutral for them. They can get a lot out of this, actually. And then, of course, no sanity on the light elemental. A lot of magic resist on this thing. Okay, what's your feature? Immune to stress attacks and ignition, doesn't escape. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so we have full mana. Let's change that. Let's Infectious Lunacy. Get tons of damage for the first 3 rounds, I think. Actually, no, we're going to do this next turn. Because round 1 normally isn't the damage round. We're going to actually just get rid of these blocks.
Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
And then it's pretty good for her to lead with the Poison Web. It's not going to go on the light elemental, unfortunately. But, well, for that exact reason, is it even necessary? Kind of want to get rid of their armor. What I did learn is I need to focus fire. I really shouldn't be spreading out damage, especially on guys like this. They have a lot of armor. I want to get him to the back. I want to get him to the back so that all he does is stance. I think that'd be nice. So many options. We're going to melt this guy away because he can redirect. 50% chance to redirect stuff from behind him to him. So we're just going to melt him. Yep. And round 1, I'm totally fine using the Wrath ability of Chuck Norris. Drop their initiative down even lower. Huge damage here. We are going to... The lighting on fire incentivizes... Do I like him on fire? It does true damage. I think I'm going to take a page out of Solo Dolo's book here, and what I'll do is I'm going to pack powder. He has a different powder pack that does more damage than Solo's, and then next turn I'll use Plentiful Buckshot, and because none of them have blocks, so this should be at least a good head start on our damage here. So. Channel your inner Dolo, Run Son. Channel it. There we go. And then she's going to buff herself up. Alright, let me see what you do, Mr. Light Elemental. Yep. Oh my goodness gracious, that did so much. Yeah, that's why I wanted this guy to be in the back so he didn't do that. Okay. Well, good news. our run son did not get stunned, and all he did was lose accuracy and evasion, but his packed powder gave him accuracy, so he still shouldn't miss. We're going to save up our mana to do fate on him. We're going to use Rose on her, so let's make somebody take a lot more damage. Unfortunately, he still is going to have that chance to redirect. Then if that's the case, I'm just going to hit everybody. Yep, if you're going to redirect anyway, and this, I need to get the wards off this thing. This thing got 42 non-crit, so that was not okay. We're going to do that. We're going to hit him up with the Rose. Smash.
This is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like.
Dimmed.
Pathetic.
And then we're going to Rage Released. Plentiful Buckshot.
That's gonna leave a mark.
It's nowhere near Dolo level, but it is a good head start on the damage here. What you got? Resurrection, huh? Huh? What is this debuff? Decreases damage out by 40%. Okay. What's this? If killed, returns to life with full vigor, cannot be removed. So I literally just need to wait this out? Interesting. I need to get rid of this guy because he's debuffing my units. So we're gonna do this. Deal a bunch of single target damage. And then she's pretty okay with HP. And I don't even know how that happened because she just took a huge hit. But we're not going to question it. I wasn't paying attention. I'll have to watch on the replay. Man, that can't be removed either, huh? So we're just going to make her take less damage. This ignores ward and makes her deal 40% less. So if we have to just wait around while this buff wears off, we'll at least neuter her and make sure she can't really hurt us too bad. Chuck Norris can hit all these people except her, which is fine because we don't want to kill her yet.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
Blood runs cold. And then we're going to light these two on fire because now that he has the damage reduced, the true damage that fire explosive does is actually going to be really good. And this guy's just going to die from it. Noise. Standard guy's dead, right? Pretty close. Still actually not dead. Still actually not dead, so we can Rose here. A little worried about killing her with the Rose. I don't think it will. Cool. Oh, what is this? What is this now? Yeah, see, this guy I'm fine with. But what is this nonsense? At start of Light Elemental's turn, all allies will receive 2 block and 2 ward. I say nope. You get out of that. Now the problem is she's going to die from the spider venom at the same time that she is going to have this resurrection wear off because of that. So I'm not exactly sure what the interaction will be. But I do know one thing. This dude over here is totally dead. Super dead.
Ooh, I didn't think it would be this.
Alright, let's see the interaction.
So
Okay.
the world will be mine.
Okay. So I guess she lost her resurrection and then the damage ticked. Good to know. Hopefully I won't forget how that interaction works. Okay, yep, we got some stuff. We still don't have enough Digger Souls to do anything. None of our units are severely hurt. Not enough talents to do anything. Let's move forward. We already decided we're going up this route to give Iratus as much experience as possible. So, moving through. Nice. Now we have enough Digger Souls to actually unlock the Iratus statue. We need a vampire for that. Can't wait till you guys get to see these new units. Well, not new, but they'll be new to you guys whenever I get to use them.
Is the hand that feeds you. The
Mine
blood
is the hand
of
that
my
feeds you.
foes.
Get in there. Monument to Greatness achievement unlocked. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, there's been a lot of achievements added to the game that I haven't seen. And can you quit it with these? Oh my goodness. Well, the Mercenary Captain I truly don't know much about because I've only ever doloed them. And speak his name and he shall appear. Let us dolo this fool. We're going to go ahead and make them... Where's the thing that makes him lose a block? There we go. They lose a block. They lose a block. He gains armor. And War Drums is good for him so that he gets to go. What item will we bring in? Let's bring in, we gain 10 mana each turn. Actually, no, let's deal a little bit of vigor damage to him, maybe. Give him less accuracy. No, that's not important. Yeah, mana each turn. We'll do that. And then I'll just go hard on using my spells. Solo Dolo, we are going to upgrade your... Don't need luck because you guaranteed crit. Your evasion. It's just so funny watching enemies miss Solo Dolo. The only chance they have is to hit everything. So when they miss, it's very sad for them. You still have points. Oh no, okay. There we go. Got that set up, Don't need anything in the talents. Let's move. Prepare yourselves, mortal. He's coming. He's coming for you. Dolo. He gives his traditional greeting. I carry Big Boom. And we're going to start loading. We need to get everybody's blocks off, so... It's unfortunate that these two both have a block. That means they start with 3 blocks. They start with 3. It's crazy. It's gonna be you.
You don't know why? There's no sun up in the sky.
Load it up.
Bony weather.
Look at this huge muscle right here. Look at how beefy he is. Alright, guys. Food, fight, I protect with my body. I think that's what he said. I've never seen that line before. Alright, guys, now just be a doll and only use... Oh, yes! Yes! That was the super powerful move that the Light Elemental did. Yeah, not looking good for y'all, being totally honest. I'll take that away. Alright, you guys have precisely this turn to get your crap together. I expect to see blocks and wards. Right? You better get on it. Ooh, you really should have did that thing that gave your allies blocks and wards. That might have countered Dolo. That stance seems pretty good. But as it stands, you guys, as it stands, I don't see you living. Yeah. What do you got here? 300, 350. With 350 life. Now, I remember, this guy is the only man to live Solo Dolo's canon. And after rewatching the video, it's because, as I suspected, when he kills other people, this dude gets his like damage resistance stacks when an ally dies before the damage triggers for him. I think it might matter what position he's in. So it's like this dude dies first, this dude dies second, and then he gets the buffs. Because the last time he was in this slot, and he had like a damage resistance, I think the deaths go in order. But those are all theories I'll have to prove in time. So because of me not knowing, and actually looking at this damage here, 237 with a guaranteed crit probably isn't enough as is. And that's fine because she can go into her stance on this turn and still not, succeed the stance. So we're gaining tons of mana each turn. Let's use Infectious Lunacy because I just need to see what it looks like.
Madness Manifest.
That is sick. Madness Manifest. He gets plus 26.75 damage. That damage went up a ton. That's like a little over half of a trench loading all by itself. And then we're going to stack up one more time. More. I don't know what you do. Like, I do not know what this mercenary captain does at all. I will protect Boom with body. That's what he said. Oh. He's just holding on to his packed cannon so tightly. Like, And then when it really matters, he asks them very politely and kindly to make room for his big Boom. Watch yourselves. Boom!
One by one, life vanishes from this world.
So he did get his damage resistance buff. And in classic Dolo fashion, it means nothing. Now, here's what I could do. Continue to trench load until I get my mana back, and then kill. But I think that with my graveyard setup, I will get all of this mana back anyway at the end of the fight. I hope so. Yeah, I think I'm restoring like 28 mana or something like that, so it should be pretty close to full. Look how bloody he is. Oh, he's seen some things. Solo cannonball to the face. Boom.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Yeah, delaying the inevitable. Absolutely, Meyer. 100%. So, I've never seen this before. This minion has a 100% chance to redirect an attack targeting an ally directly behind them to themselves. That can be used really, really effectively. If this item was given to us at the very beginning of a run, I could see us building a whole team around that, actually. That seems really good. Okay. Not much to write about here. 3 talent points, though. That's something. That's something that we might be able to invest in. Those are 4. No, nothing there. Wait. What does this do? They gain spell power after using calcination. You know what? I might as well get this if I don't have anything else super important to get. Physical damage moves to a random location. Don't think that's very good. No, that's not good either. Yeah, of all of these, the best one is going to be this. It's just an extra buff that I can give to my dudes.
Transformation, the will becomes free.
Alright, and then, you know what? Looking at all of the talents now, I actually don't think that Iratus needs anything extra. So that being the case, I'm going to use these steals to give my minions experience. And it's going to be the counterattack team. Because if I bring Dolo in, and for some unforeseen reason he dies to the final boss, maybe the final boss hard counters whatever he's doing, I'll just bring in the counterattack team. And then they will guarantee the victory. So experience for the counterattack team. Bam. And 2 Inquisitors and a Flag Bearer. So stress damage against this team won't work out very well, or else I would easily just throw in the Scare Squad. Misfits again, then. Unless, well, no, I can bring in the counterattack team. They make quick work of fights, and that's what we're looking for right now. More life, maybe? 8 for 6 is pretty unimpressive. More crit. Can never go wrong with more crit. She also has gotten almost one shot many times. We're gonna go with more life. More damage. Sure. Well, let's do luck instead of damage, because 3 for 6 is better than 2 for 5, and it uses our points better. There we go. Oops, I skipped you, Mr. Retro Shielder. You got 6 points. Let's give you life as well. maxed out on the blocks and the wards. Freaking Swole Soul's so good. So good. What do you even really need? Nothing. You're set. Let's give you some magic resistance. Who knows? Set up your stuff over here. It's good for them to lose blocks and wards. Ribcage armor is fine here. I think that this is just like the permanent setup right now. Just using these. The Fortune Magnet actually is pretty good. We'll switch that out.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
And then, since I'm so confident in them, I'm going to use the Mimir to have them gain more experience after the fight. We want them to be truly as high as level as humanly possible. And then if the Blood Phantasm dies, we have this level 30 Blood Phantasm just sitting here. That's just been gaining experience in the arena the whole time. That I found out in the last episode. Should be ready. Let's do it. Alright. Bored from Rage. Repulsive Mark. Do it. We need to rename Hitting Yourself into like, I don't even know. Like, murderous something. She just, now all she uses is Agony Blast and just kills. Alright, get rid of these wards. Could you please? Are we going to use Infectious Lunacy here? Yeah, definitely. We're going to gain the mana back.
Madness manifest.
I love that line. Take it. And then these guys get to go before you. This would still kill you. Yeah. Let's use this.
Extinction of life.
Pierce the plate. Oh no! Ignite, okay. Wards, block that, okay. What's the turn order here? Okay, he is gonna get to go. Let's use her damage to do tons of damage to him, actually. She has pretty good crit chance. So let's just buff up her damage, maybe? No, let's attack and then see where he's at. I don't expect this to kill, but it should hurt him enough to where Ashes of a Burned Witch will kill. Just kidding. Just kidding. Now, they don't have super high initiative, so it'd be okay to use a Panic Wave here. Or do we... No, you know what? Let's put wards on him. We're going to take no chances here. Just so I'll be ready to heal him if they start doing stupid stuff. Who dies next? Yo die next.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Do we do the guaranteed crit? %32% chance to crit, but this thing's pretty dang cheap. This thing's only 11 mana.
Death predestined.
Can this kill with just Agony Blast and just Shades of Fury? Just those two moves. This unit's taken no other damage. Dead. I already knew. I already knew. I asked the question that I knew the answer to. I already knew. Alright guys, chill out on the damage though. I am beyond death. Will you survive my next attack? The answer? Not likely. She's probably gonna get healed. We don't have any buffs or debuffs on these guys, so it isn't really useful for her to use her damage move. Let's buff up the Blood Phantasm here. There we go. Okay, you still have a block and a ward. Not the biggest deal in the world. Let's get rid of the ward, maybe. No, you should heal. Yeah, just heal for now. Boom. Big heal. Agony. Blast.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
So much damage. Do we use the guaranteed crit? We do every time, because what happens is it pays for itself. This crazy thing that I thought wasn't even a very good item, minion restores 15% of the damage it deals as mana, is stupidly good. Because I'm spending 11.
Death predestined.
And I'm gaining back, like, watch my mana here. Blood! More blood! Like, it's really good. Okay, now let's just kill you with whatever we need to do to kill you. Nothing but meat. Yep, that's gonna be fine. And then, do we use her to heal you? I think so. All of our units get to move before the standard bearer, so let's try to heal you. Hope we don't get a second round. Guess what? Bread and butter. Agony. Anything to do here? Anything to do here? So I might as well. I'll do it on the other person's turns. Blast! Now he didn't get as many debuffs because he had a ward. Doesn't matter.
Death predestined.
It might. It might matter. Nope. I think he dies from the burn. Yup. Bam bam.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
Don't worry, Iratus. We are ahead of schedule. And a level 27 brain. That's insane. We just instantly make a unit level 27. Okay, we move forward. This experience is going to them. Got it. Experience for the minions. Sweet. All of our units are level 28 here. That is definitely the fight that we pick for the boss. Another standard bearer, so we definitely don't bring in the scare squad. That's fine. Counterattack team is a little tiny bit beat up. We could dolo this. Problem is, 3 of the units attack my ward and only 1 attacks my armor. So I wouldn't necessarily pick that as the best team to dolo. So we are going to run the Misfits. So I already kind of have memorized what to switch out here for them. Oh, excuse me.
Well, even more than
Yep, they're going to lose those. So these have just been like the best items that I've found through the playthrough so far. Enemies must pass the sanity check. We're going to do a little bit of vigor damage when we go in. Nothing insane. Got that. Let's make sure that they are leveled. I could put big brains in these guys. Level them up quite a bit. You could use some luck because you don't auto crit like Dolo. You are pretty good on the initiative, actually. You could use more luck though. A little bit more crit never hurt. No, Chuck Norris, you don't need evasion. And you don't need accuracy. So we'll leave those. Nothing to do in the graveyard. Talents are fine. We're not going to use the condensing of the parts until we get as high as we possibly can on the floor. Let us plow through these fools. Alright. Damage. Lots of blocks and wards. Lots of blocks and wards. Let's use Slake with Darkness here, I think. Just to get their blocks and wards off. Or just to get their wards off, I mean. It's a lot of wards. And then maybe even use a Poison Web just to get the remaining ones off. Right off the bat. Okay. Disarm them. As I always say, it's okay to use his Wrath ability off the bat because we're going to use hers for the rest of the fight, and these guys are all going to attack me at once. So let's hit these dudes up right here. This guy's not super scary in general. Maybe we focus on these guys. Inquisitors are actually pretty scary.
Cool and deadly.
That was a big crit. Vile filth, get away from me. Oh, you have no idea how vile I am. Get the rest of your blocks off. And now they are defenseless. And we're gonna adore Iratus. Just think about the man who made you. Buff up. Now don't stun my dudes. I told you not to stun my dudes. Of all the dudes to stun though, I'm okay with that one. You're trying to heal. Debuffing my dudes. A little bit of damage. Of all the people to hit, that was the best one you could have picked. Alright, we're going to kill you before you get the big heal. That's for sure. We're going to save Winter's onset so that she can do her Bloody Rose. Actually, let's just get you out of that stance, shall we? Break it up. Cool. And let's try to get everybody pretty low in general so that we can kill them with the Bloody Rose. These guys are the ones I want to hurt, not him. He's not important to me. He is not scary. What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, I guess this is fine. Yep, absorb that. I'm okay. The true damage will get you. My life belongs to the Order. Your life belongs to me, unfortunately. You don't know it yet, but your life actually belongs to me. Bloody Rose. Take it. Huge damage. Huge. Yep, keep locking her down. I do not care. Yo, I'm pretty gore. Okay, looks like you have some other things you can do. Totally fine with that. Let's. Oh, you got a ward. You got a sneaky ward in there. I didn't see that. Let's rip that away. You don't get to have a ward. And we will drop their initiative. Kill the backliner. Sure.
This one voided its bowels just
Turn cold. And then we're just going to keep lighting this guy on fire because the fire deals true damage. Glad I have this armor. It literally does nothing against the fire. Just burning to death. Like, glad I have this armor to protect me. You get into a holy stance, buddy? Are you for real? Well, let's melt your armor that you're so. Oh no, his armor's already gone. This delusional man. He's like, he's seeing things. He's hearing things. Yeah. More fire. He's super dead. Your bodies will lie silent amidst the snow. That's awesome. Are you dead yet? Are you dead yet? Are you dead yet? Die.
A predictable outcome.
Sweet. Just a little bit more parts here. Moving through. Ooh. Iratus starts each battle with full wrath? Are you kidding me? You know how good this would be in the beginning? If you got this as one of your starting items, it takes a long time to upgrade this Abode of Wrath. For each unit, you start with 15 Wrath. Starting the fight with Wrath is huge because you can do silly things like what the counterattack team does and just start using Wrath abilities, stack up those debuffs. Without this full, the shenanigans that they do now would not be possible. And I would still be doing that shield counterattack slow combo. That's a pretty good item. It's cool that I got to see that before the end of this. Not going to end up using it, but... Alright. Last fight before the boss. Cannot handle it. Super pumped. Can we use a scare squad in here? Well, who are you, Mr. Mage in the back? Are you still making me face units I don't understand? There are so many unique units on this floor. They're making me stress even all the way up until the final fight. We scare squad this though. We ain't scared. We bring this in. We bring this in. We keep that. We use the war drums. And as our one-time use, we are going to make their accuracy suck. We are going to make their accuracy suck. Yep.
Finally, this item finds its way into my capable
That seems good. And let's make your... Wow, the Scare Squad is so left behind. That one floor that I couldn't use them at all. They've got such little stuff on here. Since this is their final fight, let's actually kit them out a little bit. Any purples that I have chilling, I should just be using. Do any of these guys have hearts? Do I have a better skull? So many green skulls. Green weapons. Or purple weapon, I mean. Do a lot for True Sense here. True Sense. 2 cents, True Sense. They all have items. They're all good on that. Let's not have a green skull, no matter what. I'm not going to go in there with a green skull. So we're going to transmute skulls. Skulls. Let's just see what our percentage is. 9.7 to get a purple, so it would be 9.7 if we use these as well. So, purple?
It's no gold, but it will do.
What item do we have the most of? Well, you know what? Let's just do this, because we're never using the greens, right? We're never using the greens anyway. At this point. Please. Don't do this. Yes! Yes. Nice. Meyer, that was on you. I feel your luck energy. Cool. That's fine. Any other greens? I just can't be wearing a shameful green. Yeah, let's put the... Actually, there's a lot of armor here to transmute. Our fights are almost done, so yeah, armor. We're going to use armor. Purple. Purple.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
Purple. Please. Do it. Alright, I'll settle. I'll settle, game. Bam. It finally kicked in. I don't know, man. I've been feeling it. I feel like, even in the couple fights where there's been some close calls that I've had here recently, I didn't lose a unit still. And I know that I haven't demonstrated what that looks like, but it's like you think. Like, the unit is gone. Just totally gone. You might get one of their items dropped from the fight if you win. You might get a body part of theirs dropped and recycled back to you. But other than that, they're gone. We're going to give you more accuracy for sure. Your accuracy is so bad. It's just so bad. 2 for 5 is a bad trade-off as well, but alright, I'd rather do this for the dread. That's so much dread that he gains. We'll do that. Helmet, more dread, more life. More life. 6 for 6 is okay. These dudes don't have a ton of dodge. We'll do dread. Bahrain, boy, more dread. Maxed out the dread, finally. We actually could give him a ward. That seems pretty good. Alright, and our Banshee, a little bit more accuracy. Sweet. Alright, Scare Squad it is. Last fight before the final boss. And I'm fighting a unit that I am totally unaware of. Feels right with the world. Alright. Whoa, dude. What you got? A Zealot. Alright, Zealot. Not a Ultra Mage. He's got a mace. Y'all are carrying weapons. Like, everybody's got something. No feature. No special thing to worry about. So, we're going to do what we always do. Slakey Slake. Put down the cloud. 3% chance to kill. Come on, Brain Boy. This is the time. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Brain Boy. Wait around. Use our helmet to protect our brain. Boy. There we go. Don't knock him out of his stance like you always do, you absolute monster. Yeah. That was really effective. You better do something. Interesting. What do we got here? What do we have here? His character is immune to damage and debuffs. Can't be removed 1 turn. Damage, meaning stress damage, meaning all damage. Let's see. All damage. Huh. Well, you really picked the wrong person to shield, because that guy has not done anything, as far as I could tell. We still Slake.
Restore.
We still Cloud. Breathe, mortal. Breathe. Now, you are in a bad spot. But can't be removed. I could knock you to the back, which would probably be good for me, knocking this guy all the way to the back. And then it would get him in a better position here. I think it's okay. He did not get knocked to the back. Instead, he got stunned because I didn't read my move. How about that?
Ah, another head for the headless hunter.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yes, and now they begin to fall. This dude has literally blocked so much stress with this shield. We're gonna go back into your stance because a lot of you still have a lot. You're not low. You're just not low enough on the stress to switch gears into the banger mode. 42 damage. Is that what you do? Just do damage? That's your whole thing? Okay. Ward? Yep. Don't know what that does, but it's definitely not as scary as what I'm doing. Breathe, mortal, breathe. Where's your shield, buddy? Where is your shield? Yep.
My
66
comes.
crit. Everybody panic. Everybody's hopeless. Everybody's weak. I have failed the Magister. Yeah, well, I'll be talking to the Magister here soon. I'll make sure to tell him of your failings. I'll make sure to let him know that you personally died to a skeleton banging his shield. Hello? Okay. I see you, Mr. Magister, or Mr. Zealot. I see you. The question is, do you see me?
Fail you.
Nah. Nah. Is it over? Nope. He's still desperately trying. At least I get to see what this does. 16 luck, 16 accuracy, tons of attack, tons of dread, tons of evasion. That tonic is actually pretty annoying. This guy has a move. Mercenary Captain does a thing. Can you believe it? Can you believe that this guy does a thing? Now he's dead.
A sad display for mortal kind.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. I'll make sure to tell the Magister exactly what happened here today. We have fought tirelessly to this point, marching our teams forward, creating new strategies, and learning things along the way, creating monstrosities such as Solo Dolo, here at the precipice of human resistance. We march.